Hi, Paula.
Hello, Els.
Nice to
How are
see
you?
you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good, thank you. Uh,
Empathic listening today.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
we want to start.
So I start? Okay. Yeah, so the majority of time spent in a peer support group is active listening. And as a facilitator, it's important that you're able to actively listen with an open heart and have an attitude of empathy and non-judgment. So when you take a group, um, set aside your own beliefs and perspectives. Allow your thoughts to come and go without judgment and see through the eyes of the person who's speaking. That's empathic listening to me. And there's no need to assess their situation, just listen and be open. Um, and when you slip into judgment, distraction, or the thinking mind, um, perhaps ask yourself, um, what would love do? And just come back to the speaker and focus on the process the person is going through, not the problem itself. Yeah, and be listening for what they value. And you might notice that there's a shift in their energy when they're talking. They might be talking about their challenge and then maybe, seeing past the challenge and you're noticing that and their values might show through that way. Um, think about the feeling words that they've mentioned and remember to be attentive, but also remembering that a verbal response is not necessary. And without giving off a feeling of being rushed, allow time for their words to settle after they've spoken. And yeah, I just feel that all of this comes from a place of empathic listening. It all sort of, yeah, makes that up. Yeah, empathic listening is when you connect with participants from your heart and it allows them to experience acceptance and connection and can be a profound understanding of healing for everyone involved. Yeah, and Els, you talk of seeing with your heart and where you recognize the person's good intentions and their efforts and their desire for peace and happiness. And so I'm probably going to ask, you to share more about that too. Thanks. Um, and as well as that, you also mentioned that you look past the fearful exterior of the person and see their core, which is love. And this helps me to see and connect with the person from my heart. So it's like seeing and hearing with your heart. Would you agree, Els?
Yes,
I'm going
yes,
to
I
put
would agree.
it.
Yes, yes. When we are listening, when we realize that the essence of our being is love, principle one, I can really try to recognize that and uh, seeing not the exterior but the interior. That's what I can recognize, the heart, the essence. And I was looking at the guidelines. It says in the group we recognize that love is listening and we agree to listen with an open heart. There it is once again, to give mutual support and to practice non-judgmental listening and sharing. So listening with an open heart is giving support, it says here. And listening with an open heart is also listening without judgment. And when I listen without judgment, I never take anything personal. I'm not busy thinking about whatever or my own I comparing to myself or whatever. I'm just present and open. I would say that that is listening. Listening is not so much hearing the words. I think we could listen with an open heart to somebody who speaks Chinese or Japanese without me speaking it. So you could practice that. We have done it in one of the Alitune Healing International Alitune Healing conferences, listening with an open heart. Somebody speaking Italian, I'm speaking Dutch, and then later on, just share about how it felt to listen without understanding it. So you could really make an exercise of listening with an open heart. Um, Guideline 5 says we respect ourselves and each other as unique, and we recognize that each person's process is important and not our judgment of it. And in this listening, someone can uh, explore their own process. So just by being present and not trying to guide or not trying to impose anything on what somebody is telling, and accepting when it is quiet for a moment, just being present, staying present. That's really a support of somebody's process. So that would be my idea. It's not important to understand what somebody is saying. I don't have to ask, could you tell more about it, in the sense of my curiosity or in the sense of me trying to understand what exactly happened or what exactly it was about. So when somebody asks me, do you understand? Do you understand what I mean? I say, do you understand what you mean? And when somebody says, yes, I do, then it's okay because it's somebody's process, it's not mine. And I just have to, I can be present and that's it.
That's a lovely way to end, about reiterating that it's their process.
Yes. Okay, Paula. Thank you so much
Thank
and see you next time.
you. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.